Welcome to another edition of the Friday Morning Commute. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. And yes, we're actually out in a car driving instead of at a house. How strange is that? You get to see the sunlight again. I get to see the sunlight too. I don't get to see it very often. Mainly I'm stuck in a house working. But that's the life of a remote software developer, which, aside from the lack of physical face-to-face contact with people, I'm actually really enjoying my work. But let's leave that for a different time and topic, and let's get down to what we're really here for. We're here to see what Xur is selling for us this weekend. I think he's actually got some pretty decent wares this week. In any case, our local Xur is selling us the Legacy Exotic Helmet Engram. Again, Legacy Exotics are only good for Year 1 Exotics. They will not count for Year 2 or Year 3 Exotic unless you happen to get a Year 1 Exotic that has a Year 2 or Year 3 equivalent, in which you will be able to purchase that following the rules at the Exotic Weapon Blueprint Armor kiosk thing. I can talk somehow, somewhere. There we go. That should help. Next, we have the Twilight Garrison chest piece for Titans. We have the Celestial Nighthawk helmet for hunters. This is a great helmet to have if you're a hunter, primarily gunslinger. I believe this takes all those 3 shots and makes it 1 shot at an increased amount of damage. And then we have the Claws of Ahamkara for warlocks. I believe this is a gauntlet to have, especially in the previous King's Fall raid. It allows you to have double solar grenades, I believe, which was really nice for Golgoroth and getting him to burn rather quickly. Then for everyone, we have the Hawkmoon hand cannon, which, as everyone knows, the hand cannon meta is, or the primary meta, I should say, is coming back into style. And that's actually what we're going to go look at next. Bungie and the people in charge of the changes that we had a week ago are going, yeah, we screwed up some things, but they're looking to fix it. They're looking to bring back health regen on a couple of those perks that got nerfed because of Hungering Blade. We're also looking at a change to the sidearms, special ammo incident, where they keep all of their special ammo on death. In my mind, it makes sense why they're doing it, and it actually is, a legitimate issue. Sidearms should never, in my mind, hoard ammo. You should get a clip and a half whenever you die as storage. That's the way that it worked previously. That's the way that it should work, and I'm kind of surprised that it got altered somehow with the special weapon change in the special weapon ammo change that came back on Valentine's Day. Now, with that being said, they're hopefully going to be making all these changes, plus a couple more. I think they're going to make No Land Beyond actually behave like a primary sniper, in the sense that you'll get the flinch, but that's the only thing that they're trying to affect on it, is, hey, it is a sniper, it is an exotic sniper, and yes, it is a primary exotic sniper, but that doesn't change the fact that it needs to have the same recoil effect. And then they're also looking to bring truth back up to 2 rockets and increase the reload, make it a max reload exotic rocket launcher. So, all things said, they are listening to the community somewhat. They're noticing where they have fallen short in their changes and are trying to correct that. So we'll see whenever that comes live. I do foresee them, not being very quick to implement these without very, very thorough testing, at least in their sandbox, and then we can get a hold of the changes and completely thrash them. Now, with that being said, starting on the 28th, it is Iron Banner. So this will be the first Iron Banner after the new weapon update, the economy change. It'll be very interesting to see how everything goes. We are looking at helmets and gauntlets for the armor, I think. But who cares about the armor? It's the weapons. And it's sniper rifles and hand cannons. And they look really, really good. Really, really good. So, I'm excited to see how everything goes. It will be Supremacy. I know everyone was like, really? Whenever the first Supremacy came around and it was a shotgun battle all around. Meta has changed. Death is more costly. You don't get to keep your special ammo. So we'll see how this one fares. I'm really intrigued to see how this Iron Banner behaves. And I'm really hoping that my schedule finally gets to the point where I can do it. My screen projector completely obliviates that name. Whoever you are, welcome. I'm sorry. DC Cole or something like that. Well, all things considered, it is somewhat quiet in the Destiny directory, in the Destiny community, as we wait with a bated breath on what's coming up next. I'm excited, however, because they're going to start teasing what it is coming up. So we'll see in February, whenever Deej comes back, what's going to be coming up next. Interesting four-way stop here where there usually isn't a four-way stop. Gotta love when that happens. As for myself, work is going well. I'm still in this kind of crazy transition period where I'm trying to nail down a schedule, trying to get the house back in order from not having a schedule and just dealing with sickness as it is that time of year. All things said, I'm hoping soon that... Oh, that's interesting. It's a four-way stop again! Okay, so I stop. They're gonna go. I'm gonna go. Okay, apparently somebody took out an electrical pole, and that's why everything is so wonky. Great. Like, wonky in more than one place. So, that's always fun. Anyways, let's go ahead and recap with what Xur will be offering this week. As always, you can purchase a Legacy Exotic Engram. This week it is helmets. So feel free to pick that up if you need any Year 1 Legacy Exotics. These are exotics that will only be available in Year 1. However, if you have a Year 2 or Year 3 equivalent, if you can get a Year 2 or Year 3 equivalent, then you will be able to get a Year 2 or Year 3 exotic. However, it will not be a Year 2 or Year 3 exotic right off the bat. Now, with that being said, he's also selling the Twilight Garrison for Titans, the Celestial Nighthawk for Hunters, and the Claws of Ahamkara for Warlocks, and the Hawk Moon for everyone. As always, this is Rovin Doug. Thanks again for stopping by. If you're here on Periscope, you can feel free to watch this again on YouTube, as well as catch me on Twitter and Twitch, all under the same username of Rovin Doug. And if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to catch me next week on Periscope under the username of Rovin Doug, as well as follow and get updates on Twitter and Twitch. As always, thanks again for stopping by. Eyes up, Guardians, and I will see you next week. Bye.